As we all know, Pacific Rim the movie came out a few weeks ago to a lukewarm box office reception. Now, I personally loved it, so when I heard that there was going to be a video game for the big action blockbuster, I was happy as pie. So, does Pacific Rim the video game live up to the name, or does it squander it completely? Let's find out. Pacific Rim the video game starts off with a brief plot explanation and then lets you commence with the Jaeger and Kaiju beatdowns. The story is separated into 25 missions. These include fighting either 1 or 2 Kaijus or even fighting Jaegers at times. Now sadly there isn't much variety here, and at times it can get really repetitive fighting over and over again just so you can get a little further in the, to be honest, non-existent plot. There really is no plot here. Now, one plus I would give this is that you get to pick from a variety of different Jaegers and even Kaijus before you actually start playing the missions, and a lot of these Kaijus and Jaegers are actually from the movies, so if you thought the Jaegers were really cool, or even the Kaijus, you get to play as them. They all have different moves and even feel different from one another, so it never feels like you're playing as the same Jaeger or Kaiju, which is really good. Now, the combat is a bit slow and clunky, which I expected considering that you are playing as huge robots and monsters, but as a video game, it doesn't really work well. It feels too cumbersome and at times got me really frustrated, and sometimes it left me kinda bored. Now, I will admit, the attack moves, when you are able to pull them off successfully without the other enemy blocking it, they do have a satisfying impact to them, and I like that you can use objects in the environments like battleships or bridges to finish off your enemies. I thought that was really cool. One thing I found kind of interesting was that the Jaegers have 2 health bars. This is because to operate one you need 2 pilots, just like in the movie. If one health bar depletes, that means you can't use that set of attack moves. This I thought was a nice feature and something I thought they wouldn't actually take from the movie and put it in the game, but they did, and they found a pretty cool way to implement it. And while the gameplay isn't great, at times it can actually be pretty addictive. This is because when you finish a mission, you acquire experience points, which you can then use to upgrade your Jaeger or Kaiju. You can increase the health, attack power, weapon damage, a bunch of stuff. But that's not all. You can also make your own custom character and use those experience points to buy brand new parts for your very own Jaeger slash Kaiju, and that is awesome. I mean, look at my guy. His name is Gore the Funky, has red, white, and blue, and he has an American flag on his shoulder. The most patriotic Jaeger you will ever see. Now, sadly, to actually color in your Jaeger, you will have to buy another DLC, which is only $3. I highly recommend it if you want to make your Jaeger look really cool like mine, but it's still not needed to make your own Jaeger. You can add a bunch of different parts, and it's actually a lot of fun just to unlock brand new ones and of course make your Jaeger way more powerful. And I really like when an upgrade system actually feels like you're actually upgrading your character and making them more powerful, and this one definitely does. Now, besides single player, you also have a local and online multiplayer mode. The online multiplayer is unique because you start off by picking a team out of 3 that you want to align yourself with. When you fight other teams, you'll start to gain team points, which will unlock rewards. Now, I couldn't find many people online to play against, which is actually pretty sad because the multiplayer is way more engaging than the campaign itself. And for the people that want to know, yes, you can use your custom Jaeger or Kaiju in both the multiplayer and the single player modes. Overall, Pacific Rim, the game, is a mixed bag. It has some decent production values, a very WWE style soundtrack, which makes sense because Yuke's makes WWE games, fun multiplayer, and some awesome customization options. But its gameplay does mostly fall flat, and the missions are really repetitive, but I still enjoy Pacific Rim, more than I didn't. It's not great, but for $10, it's worth at least a try before you buy. There you go, there's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, and goodbye.